Okay, so I know I just posted a video. Um, I wanted to pop back on really quick. So I did try to hit the live button just to see what happened, and yeah, I guess there's a certain amount of subscribers that you have to do a live. So unfortunately, that's not going to happen. Um, but I do have a few more thoughts I wanted to just throw at you guys really quick. I'm actually just got home. I pulled in my hair's a mess. I'm sorry. I pulled in the driveway, and I'm like, you know what? Before I go in, and I don't have the opportunity, I wanted to pop back on really quick. So a little bit more in regard to the Chris Watts Revelation, whatever the hell you call it, channel thing. Um, I really want to hear more from you guys on how you feel about her and what she represents and stands for and says. Um, you know, like I said, I have so many things on my mind right now as far as this case goes that I don't even know how to really say what I want to say. How do you guys feel? You can leave a comment for me about her theories and what she's going with, and the fact that she's twisting the evidence to put these murders onto Shanann. I just want to hear a little bit more from you guys about that, and then we'll go from there. Once I get a little bit of feedback, I'd like to do a video after I get a little bit of feedback from you guys. So the other things I wanted to throw out real quick, the whole. I would also like some feedback on what you guys think about NK not just having a baby, but do you guys believe the suicide attempts? Do you believe the drug issue? Do you believe all of those things? Do you believe that they're actually suing? Do you, like, pretty much in general, these statements that NK's supposed family put out? I want to know your opinion on all of those. Also, I got the news that she hired a team of lawyers. Now, with everything with this case, you kind of have to take things with a grain of salt because there's so much of it that is just untrue, fabricated, and people make up stuff. God only knows why. I don't know. I don't understand. The older I get, the less I understand this world. But why would an innocent person? Her family's out there saying she's innocent, right? She's just an innocent victim. She didn't know, yada, yada, yada. She thought Shanann and Chris weren't even sharing a bed, and all of that garbage. So, why would an innocent woman who had nothing to do with this case, who had nothing to do with these murders, why would she 2 full years, okay, after these murders occurred, she then hires a team of attorneys? Why? And do you guys really think it's pure coincidence that she hired a team of attorneys only after the news broke that Chris was going to be doing the, what is it, 35C, the appeal? The name change is not coincidental. The name change comes, once again, it was, I believe, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, the name change news came, I know it was after the Netflix documentary, but I don't think the Netflix documentary had anything to do with the name change. My opinion is the name change came into play once she found out that the 35C was going to be filed. And you don't have to be in the legal field or be a paralegal or have anything to do with any of that to know to connect the dots and figure out, okay, he says he's going to appeal. I'm going to go ahead and file for a name change. Well, this is my opinion because I know how this controversial this stuff is. He files an appeal. Okay, he pled guilty in a quadruple murder case. Technically, it was triple murder, but I consider it a quadruple murder. You have to have serious, solid proof that there's much more to this. Not only that you were just coerced into a confession. Chris Watts is going to have something seriously solid to go with to do this appeal. So, put yourself in NK's position, okay, for a second. I know nobody wants to do that. I don't want to do that. Because, gosh, who would want to be that woman? But anyway, sorry, getting off track again. Well, put yourself in that position for a second. So, if all of you that are with me, that agree with me, that she was a big part of this, possibly a bigger part of this than CW himself. And let's just go with the theory that we're not going to say she killed anybody, okay? But we're going to go with the theory that she was there, that this was her planning. 80% her planning, 20% his involvement, okay? Let's just go with that theory. Now, I'm not all of you guys that are going to jump on the bandwagon and start ripping me apart and saying, I'm not saying this is what happened, okay? Okay? I'm not saying that this is what happened. I am saying let's go with this for this moment. She knows in her mind, okay, this is what happened. I did this, and this. I was there that morning. I helped pull this body out of the house, or I helped, whatever the case may be. These are the things that she knows that this is what happened. She hears about the appeal. What do you think she's going to do? You know what I mean? So immediately there's a team of attorneys hired and there's a name change. 2 years, like I said earlier, 2 years after the crime. Are you seeing where I'm going with this? The only way that he could legitimately get a trial, I say new trial, but a trial, is if he's got some kind of actual, factual proof that there's way more to this than anybody knows, than anybody speculated. And she immediately freaked out, hired the attorneys, and changed her name. Now, once she changed her name, if there's anything she wanted, obviously she's going for any kind of legal paperwork that is filed in regard to her. Now nobody would know because her name is different. You can't look up Nicole Kessinger and find something out at this point because her name's going to be different legally. So the point that I'm making here is, do you guys really think it's coincidental that once this appeal news came out, she filed for a name change and hired a team of attorneys? Because it's not coincidental. And furthermore, as far as putting these timelines together and talking about coincidence, then all of a sudden, what was it? Maybe I don't know exactly, but I don't know, 5-6 weeks, and now all of this family is coming out of the woodwork and coming to defend her good name and claiming her victim status. All of these things really have to make you think, right? Why? Why now? Not one single person, not a neighbor, not a bus driver, not a teacher, not a student from elementary school, not a single human being on this earth has come out to defend her name or to rip her name apart. Nothing, 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 nothing. Everything, all of this, the Kim Kaufman, the NK's family, the name change, the attorneys, all of this has happened only since the news broke that there would be a 35C filed. So, what does that tell you guys? Because to me, it tells me, it confirms everything that I have thought and felt in my gut from the beginning of this thing. She was there. She was there. And if you're going to go on a percentage scale, I'm not going to say she was 100% responsible for this, but I'm going to tell you right now, she was very, very heavily responsible for this. And not only that, she was there, she planned it. I don't think it was just her that planned it. And I'm not going to throw any other names out there. We all know this case. We all know, you guys know. It's all, to me personally, in my opinion, is confirmation of what we've all been saying and what I have felt in my gut from day one. I'm sorry, but I do believe in coincidences, so don't get me wrong. Do I believe that one case can have 9,232 coincidences all wrapped? No, I don't. I don't think anybody with a half of a brain would think that. So just to clarify everything, news breaks of Chris's appeal, okay? The phone call is leaked. NK files for a name change. NK hires a team of attorneys. Kim Kaufman spews her filth, okay? You guys know how I feel about that now. And NK's family comes out of the woodwork after 2 years. 2 years. They come out of the woodwork. So, if nothing else happened, if Chris killed his family by himself, like everybody wants us to believe, how could that be? Why now? Why all of these things have happened in such a short time when nothing happened with regard to NK for 2 years? And that was kind of what I wanted to finish up with. That was what I wanted to kind of add on to. If you guys really think about this, there's just no way that that woman is innocent. And I don't care if you look at nothing else. Look at what has conspired in the last 2 months. Just what has happened in the last 2 months. The appeal, followed by the name change, followed by the hiring of the attorneys, followed by Kim Kaufman's garbage, followed by NK's family popping out of the woodwork out of nowhere to define her as a victim and to go into great detail as to why she's a victim and how all of this harassment and bashing needs to stop. How is it that nobody spoke on this woman's behalf for over 2 years? And then as soon as this appeal is announced, all of these things have happened in the course of less than 2 months. That's what I kind of wanted to just throw out there to you guys really quick. Just to think about. I would like your feedback on that. I would like to know, what you guys think about. I guess there's not much else I really want to put out there just yet, but I want to hear what you guys have to say about that, what you think about that. Does anybody out there really believe that that's a coincidence. The timing is a coincidence. I mean, I guess it is possible because there are people out there that truly believe the phone ping is a coincidence. And, um, her deleting her messages was just, she was mad. She was lied to. He lied to her. And so she just deleted everything. There's people that believe this, you guys. There are people that believe this. Um, it's all just one big coincidence, you know. Um, all of it. The strange vehicles are a coincidence. The like I said, the phone ping. That's just a coincidence. I mean, she was not only did the phone ping right there. It was the one and only morning out of what, a 2 month span or a 6 week span that they didn't speak on the phone at that hour of the morning. They did every other day, but not that day. Not the day her phone pinged in Frederick. So if there are people out there that believe that those things are coincidences, then I'm sure there's going to be people out there that believe that the appeal didn't cause this domino effect of all these things happening when we couldn't pay for somebody to come out of the woodwork and talk about this woman for the last 2 years. Now we've got Kim Kaufman saying Shanann killed her children, and we've got NK's family saying she's nothing but a innocent victim, innocent, suicidal, drug-addicted mother and victim. It just really makes you think. It really, really makes you think. And I'm going to go ahead and apologize one more time to you guys because I am on a tangent today and I am aggravated with the entire thing. I couldn't even stop thinking about it last night. My boyfriend was so irritated with me because he has to have complete quiet when we're sleeping. And I had just recently or earlier in the evening discovered the statements from her family or whatever. Her family, I'm going to say family because we don't actually know that. But anyway, he was so irritated because he has to have complete quiet when we're sleeping, and I turned my phone all the way down to the last notch so I could listen to I turned my screen lighting all the way down. I turned my volume all the way down and put the phone under my pillow so I could listen to all of the videos that were posted about her being a victim because I couldn't even I couldn't get it off of my brain. So this has been going through my head since last night. And my boyfriend is not a true crime junkie like I am. So he was so irritated with me last night. I said, I just can't. I can't handle this between, it was bad enough when it was just Kim Kaufman. Now that this is out, it's absorbing every ounce of my thoughts because I'm so disturbed by all of this. So anyway, I apologize for, going on this tangent that I'm on. I just really, really want to get your guys' feedback on this stuff. And I want to just confirm that, these things that I'm thinking are legitimate and real, and you guys see my point of view, whether you agree with me or don't. I would love to hear from you guys and let me know what you think. And like I said, as far as the live stream thing goes, I guess you do have to have a certain number of subscribers in order to do that. Unfortunately, I was bummed. But hey, maybe we'll get there. Maybe we'll get there one day. If I can actually keep up with posting and my life stays sane enough where I can continue to come on and chat with you guys. Anyway, you guys, I appreciate you watching. I miss all of you. I've already gotten really sweet comments from you. You guys are awesome. You guys are amazing. Anyway, let me know your feedback. I'm going to go ahead and go in now and take care of my children that need me. But I do really want to hear from you guys. And like I said, well, once I get some feedback, I'm going to pop back on and we can discuss some other stuff that I've been thinking about. I hope everybody has an amazing day. Make good choices. Love each other. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.